Hello, everyone. This is Cheryl Abram, and you're with Person Centered Cyber. Today, I want to show you or go through with you the blog post that I made about creating a visual resume. I have several visual resumes, and I learned about them when I was doing evaluation work. There's this lady, her name is Sarah Vaca. She is the most amazing and inspirational visualization person. Like, I'm not sure what her title is, but she creates a picture of everything, you know, understanding that everybody doesn't get it just by reading something. So she has multiple resumes that she's created, that are visual resumes, which is where I got the idea to do this. Okay. And with cybersecurity, I mean, we can just go crazy when it comes to creating a visual resume. So I'm going to share my screen with you so I can show you what I have on the blog. And I'm also going to be sure to put the link in here so you can see it. Okay. You can go to the blog and see it for yourself. But so here it is. Make it real big for you there. Let me do that. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit more. Okay. All right. Proven ways to stand out to recruiters so they find you. Now, listen, I know whereof I speak regarding this. Okay. Because 2 days ago, I had to, well, I didn't have to, but I decided to decline an offer that I got. I didn't even have the interview. Okay. I was just asked, will you take $100,000 to do this work for us? And I said no, because that would be a pay cut, but I didn't even have the interview. All they did was they went to my portfolio of work, and which is online. They looked at it, they contacted me and asked me the question. Okay. So it doesn't take a lot, but it does. So let's go through what I'm talking about here. So you got to show up, create, write, and publish, speak, and then create your resume. Okay. So let's look at these first four. When I say show up, get out there. Okay. Go to different places, go to conferences, CTF. Now, listen, I'm policy. I've never been to a CTF competition. Okay. I have done interviews, and y'all know, I mean, you're on my YouTube channel right now, but I am out there. I put myself out there. I volunteer, and I participate in meetings. There are so many cybersecurity groups. Get out there, okay, and show up at these things. And many of them are still virtual, so you don't even have to go anywhere. Okay, just show up so people see you, they hear you, they know your name. When they know that you're going to be someplace, they have an idea in their heads about actually who you are and what you do. Okay. Please create a portfolio of work. Okay. Whether it's on GitHub, you create your own website. I use Google Sites. And I'm right now working on I have a portfolio of work with cybersecurity in it, but I'm making one more focused to cybersecurity policy and GRC type stuff. Okay. So I'm not done with that one yet, but I'm working on that one. Just something where someone can just go. They don't have to talk to you. They don't even have to talk to you. All they have to do is click on something, and there's your work right there. There's your work right there. And they see that you know what you're doing. They see the work that you're doing. They see, so one of the questions that I suggested someone that I know ask in their interview with individuals is, what do you make? Yes. What do you make? And you don't have to be a coder or a developer in order to answer that question. You can be a cybersecurity trainer. You can be like me. You can be in policy. You can be a consultant. What do you make? In this portfolio of work, people will see what you make. Write and publish. If you don't like to write, don't write. Talk. Create a podcast. Okay. Do something, because the idea is that people need information to make decisions. If anything that you are aspiring to do requires that somebody else make a decision. They're going to need information to do that if you want that decision to be in your favor. So that's what all this is about. Whether you write and publish your stuff, the point is the publish part. Okay. This is not a Dear Diary type thing and you just keeping everything to yourself. All right. You want other people to see the proof of your work, to see that you actually have an interest in cybersecurity, that you have a desire to secure or help secure, manage the risk, and defend, for organizations and businesses. All right. Number 4, speak at conferences, or create a channel. What There's so many ways that you can get out there. Okay. And just the fact that because you're going to find your tribe, you're going to find your following. Okay. Somebody out there is waiting for you to show up. They're just waiting on you to show up. So all you need to do is show up. Okay. And you're gonna see your Twitter, your Instagram, your whatever you're on, those things are people are gonna follow you because they're gonna want to hear what you have to say about particular things. Okay. And finally, we're here at creating a visual resume. Now, this is one that I've created. Okay. Cybersecurity consulting, policy, and compliance. I have here my favorite quotes. So take what you have on your resume now and present it in a way that's interesting. That doesn't take a whole bunch of time. So I still have my education here. I have expertise. I have my work experience. Oops, I went too far there. I have here I'm rating how good I am at these things right here. So this is Microsoft, rich pictures, user stories, command line, these numbers. So for the people with whom I've shared this is their favorite part right here, these numbers, because it gives a very quick snapshot of who I am and what I do. 24 federal agencies served, 25 years of professional experience. Okay, 3 years in the military, 17 years of public service. Pick out that you have spent years doing something. Okay. And even stuff, it doesn't seem like it has anything to do with anything to do with cybersecurity, with coding, with SOC analysts. Like, where's my 3? I have 3 books authored. Not one of them is about cybersecurity. Okay. What else do I have on here? 10 countries in which I've lived and worked. I didn't go there for cybersecurity. I'm sorry, 2. I said 10. 2 countries. Okay. The point is, who is Cheryl? Where has she been? This gives people who see this kind of an idea. 10 books I've read this year. Now I have to update that, okay, because we're starting a new year. And then I have like a little quote or something in there, that I'm in. So that kind, be creative. Okay. So your visual resume is really where you can be creative. And I'm telling you, recruiters, they see so many boring resumes every day. If they get something like this, along with your typical resume, send that too. But for them just the fact that you've done something like this says something to the recruiter, And if you don't get the job before the interview, then after the interview, okay, you have a really, really good chance, okay? Because this makes you stand out too. This makes you stand out as well. And down here I have my publications. Okay, so the next one I have, this is it's pictures and one word. Okay. Mentor, creator, speaker, leader, defender, trainer, author. Very, very simple. Here's another one. My skills here. I put the stars right there. Favorite quotes. My experience. So, and what I use is you can use PowerPoint, Word. I use Canva. I love Canva. You can do everything that you ever dreamed of doing on Canva. Okay. So use Canva, PowerPoint, Word, and I know that there are a lot of other tools out there for you to use. So if you have not yet started on your visual resume, Get started. You want to work, you hear this a lot. You want to work smarter, not harder. Okay? Isn't it working smarter and isn't it easier if recruiters just reach out to you? Isn't that easier? All right. So let's get it done. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night.